How Georgia's towns are turning the SDGs into reality. Georgia's municipalities are showing how global sustainability goals can be translated into local results. Across the country, town and city governments are embedding the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, into routine planning, public services, and community development, demonstrating a model of localized action that is drawing attention across Europe and Central Asia. What began as targeted support from the Joint SDG Fund has evolved into a coordinated municipal movement focused on measurable progress, institutional accountability, and inclusive growth. A national shift toward measurable local action. The joint program, implemented by UNDP, UNICEF, and FAO, has equipped Georgia's local governments with practical tools to convert high-level SDG commitments into actionable policy. This work includes new planning methodologies, intersector partnerships, and systems for tracking progress across social, environmental, and governance priorities. One of the most significant outcomes has been the adoption of voluntary local reviews, VLRs. These action-oriented assessments allow municipalities to benchmark their progress, prioritize interventions, and collaborate with neighboring regions. Georgia's VLR model is increasingly referenced in international development discussions as a replicable approach to SDG localization, particularly in countries with diverse municipal capacities. To date, more than 500 national and local officials, civil society members, and sector partners have been trained to align local development plans with SDG targets. This has improved coordination across government levels, resulting in more transparent planning cycles and clearer lines of accountability. Data systems, designed for people, not paperwork. A key feature of Georgia's approach is the emphasis on evidence-based decision-making. The introduction of the Digital Needs Assessment Portal, social.nala.ge, enables municipalities to identify the needs of children and vulnerable families with greater precision. Developed with the National Association of Local Authorities of Georgia, NLAG, and the International School of Economics, ISET, the portal centralizes data to support targeted social services. Complementing this system is a child-centered budget analysis, CCBA, framework that helps municipalities track how local budgets influence child welfare outcomes. Together, these tools shift municipal planning from reactive spending to proactive policy design, ensuring that children and families benefit from equitable and inclusive services. Preliminary findings shared by program partners indicate that municipalities using the portal are better able to map service gaps, evaluate program effectiveness, and align local priorities with national social protection strategies, building sustainable systems from the ground up. Environmental sustainability is another core pillar of the program. Municipalities have updated their waste management plans, 2023 to 2027, to incorporate Georgia's first structured 5-level food waste hierarchy, supported by the country's new law on food loss and waste reduction. This hierarchy prioritizes prevention, redistribution, composting, and recovery before disposal. More than 100 municipal officials, entrepreneurs, educators, and youth leaders have participated in community initiatives focused on reducing food waste, promoting composting practices, and supporting food donation programs. These interventions not only improve waste outcomes, but also strengthen public awareness around responsible consumption, an area where local action directly influences national environmental goals. Youth as catalysts for community transformation. The program has also invested in emerging leaders. Over 100 young people, 70% of them girls, have been trained as SDG ambassadors, leading community projects, local awareness campaigns, and peer-to-peer education initiatives. Their participation demonstrates how youth-centered engagement can accelerate policy adoption and foster social innovation at the local level. Georgia's municipal leaders have highlighted youth involvement as a key factor in sustaining momentum, reinforcing that long-term SDG progress depends on generational continuity and civic participation, from local lessons to global platforms. Georgia's experience is increasingly recognized in international forums. At the Regional Forum for Sustainable Development, municipal representatives shared insights into how cross-sector partnerships are modernizing governance structures. A recent study tour with UN Habitat in Portugal further strengthened Georgia's ability to replicate and adapt international best practices, particularly in urban governance and community-centered planning. These engagements underscore how locally driven progress can inform global SDG implementation, contributing to broader regional and international learning. The next phase of the Planning for Change with the SDGs program aims to deepen the systems already in place. Priority areas include expanding municipal data capacity, integrating SDGs into routine policy cycles, strengthening civil society engagement, and extending support to more rural municipalities. And don't forget to submit your entry for the 2026 awards program. Deadline is 12/31/2025.